Okay, now we're going to be at worksheet 0.3. Worksheet 0.3 for the nature of science or scientific endeavor. This activity time will only be going through in class, so for now we will not be going through this. We'll just jump straight into the going through of the answers. So now, first one. So science is a study of, okay, so based on the handout that you have been given, it's a study of nature and the physical world. Okay, study of nature and the physical world. So we know that scientific method is a systematic way of finding the answers based on observing the things around us. Okay, so by using the scientific method, we are applying the inquiry skills. Okay, we are applying this thing called the scientific inquiry skills. So what are the scientific inquiry skills? So do take note. Normally, this scientific method or the scientific inquiry skills flows um, flows together. Okay, there is a 6 here. So first one, we'll actually be making observations. So make observations. So you observe the things around us. So to become a scientist, okay, or to learn science, actually, we need you to learn how to make keen observations. Be curious. Next thing, after you make the observations, because you're curious, you ask questions. So questions are very important in science. But you see, it's not just about asking questions. It's about also trying to find out what the answer is. So after we think about the question we want to ask, we form a hypothesis based on whatever things that we know and try to come up with a hypothesis, sort of like our guess, our prediction. So after we predict, okay, we can perform our experiment, okay, to test whether what we think is true or not. So we'll perform the experiment. Okay, after we perform the experiment, we collect the data. We will actually analyze the data, and come up with a conclusion. Okay, analyze data and come up with a conclusion. Sorry, let me write this a little bit. Okay, analyze data and draw conclusion. And the last one over here, okay, it's very important. The last step is actually to share your findings. So you report or you communicate your findings. Now, why is it important to communicate? Remember, in our worksheet 0.1, we mentioned that disagreement, okay, or I should say scientists trying to test and disapprove is actually a strength of science. So when you report or communicate your findings, this actually helps to strengthen whatever you have found out, okay? And of course, when people test it and you realize that there are some loopholes around here and there, then you know that, oh no, I need to go and make sure that whatever I'm trying to find out is true or not true. There might be some gaps here and there. So it makes science a lot more thorough, a lot more accurate. So what are some of the positive attitudes, okay, that scientists would need to have? Okay, these are just some of them. It's not like totally this is it. Okay, but these are some of the things I'll be saying. First is open-mindedness. Oh, sorry, not open-mindedness. Open-mindedness. Okay, open-mindedness. Okay, you must be open to the things around you. Next one, you must be creative. When I try to think of the hypothesis and stuff, you need to be creative in the way how you go about doing it. Next one, perseverance. Sometimes it will get difficult. It might be difficult to collect your data. The results are difficult to get. Yep, you need perseverance. Next one, integrity. Sometimes you do not get what you want. So do you cheat to get answers? Do you cheat to get what you want? Answer is no. It's important to have integrity. Next one, curiosity. Okay, curiosity is important as it keeps you open to asking questions. And last one is skepticism. Okay, skepticism. So it's always important to question the things around you. Quite linked to curiosity, but it's about also having a critical thinking towards it. So these are some of the positive attitudes that we hope you will have as you learn science.